will be receiving serve. Right from the off there, we see Spaniard just open up the face of the racket and her body there. She does like to mix up the slices on the forehand side, and there we saw evidence of that once again there from Navarro. A deep first serve there from Kirilenko. Pop that serve just to the backhand side, right deep into the corner of the service box there. She really went for broke there, did Navarro. Already here we've seen in the opening game here, she's trying to achieve as much depth and length with regards to her ground strokes as possible, is the Spaniard. Looking to attack the serve here of the Russian. Excellent play there. Delicious finish there to her opening service game from Kirilenko. That was set up beautifully by a wonderful ground stroke right on the line, forcing the Spaniard out of the court. She was on hand at the net there. The second time of asking to finish off the point. A pretty consistent start to 2011 by the Spaniard Navarro. 7 round 2 exits, 2 round 1 exits, and her best showing so far in 2011 has been a semi-final showing in Bogota for Navarro. 3 quarter-final exits. Pretty consistent showing from Navarro. That really was a point earned there from Kirilenko. She just enticed Navarro into the net there with a wonderful drop shot right from the back of court. And that was enough just to force the error from the racket of the Spaniard. Again, another point earned and not lost there from Kirilenko. She really does strike the ball very sweetly indeed, right from the sweet spot of the racket there on that forehand. Wonderful point. Excellent tennis there from Kirilenko. Once again, was on the front foot right from the off there. Forcing Navarro right there at the back of the court. And in the end, it was that aggressive play that won the point there. Already here in the second service game of the first set, we have 2 break points thrown up here already for the number 7 seed. Well, that'll do very nicely indeed there from Navarro. She didn't hide, she was as brave as a lion there with that backhand winner right on the line. 1 break point saved, 1 to go here for the Spaniard. Well, she went for broke there, Kirilenko. In the end, that was just out. Deuce, 2 break points saved here from Navarro.
Suarez, Navarro.
She's sticking to the game plan here, very religiously indeed, is Kirilenko. Trying to force Suarez Navarro Deep inside the baseline there with her rasping ground strokes.
Advantage, Suarez, Navarro.
Well, Lady Luck shined the way there, Suarez, Navarro. Just off the top of the net cord. Just enough there to put Kirilenko off kilter there. And she has the advantage once again here.
Suarez, Navarro.
She came around the houses onto her forehand side to return the serve there, Kirilenko, but it was a bit of a bluff, really. The court was wide open there and severely punished there from Suarez, Navarro. 11 minutes gone, just one game apiece. Yet to see a break of serve, and the gauntlet is thrown down once again to Kirilenko here. Second showing for the Russian here in Luxembourg. First time she graced us with her presence here on these very courts was all the way back in 2004. She was out in the qualification stages in that year.
Love team.
So far here in Luxembourg, she boasts 2 wins and 1 defeat. In my opinion, is an outside bet to make it all the way to the final here in Sunday's Kirilenko. She certainly does have the tools in her locker to do some damage here this week. For the second time in the match so far, we've seen the favourite shot of Suarez Navarro, the cross-court backhand shot that she really does excel once she gets her groove on that side. Another clean winner there for the Spaniard. And at love 30 here, the door is ajar for a break of serve. She was led off the hook there, was the Spaniard. Really should have punished that volley there, Kirilenko. There's food and drink there for the Russian, but I have to say, she didn't punch the volley as well as she would have liked there. And 3 break points here for Suarez Navarro. And how about that? What a way to break the serve of your opponent. Daredevil stuff there from Suarez Navarro. And that is the first break of serve here. And she now leads by 2-1 in the first set. That really was a fantastic break of serve there from Suarez Navarro. She really is an offensive baseliner, is the Spaniard. Excellent defensive skills. She really does have an unorthodox grip on the racket, an extreme Western grip, as it is called in tennis terms. To break the serve to love there of the number 7 seed Kirilenko, that is no mean feat there from the Spaniard. Confidence just oozed out of her body there. And can she take that momentum here and hold on to her serve?
15 love.
Well, that forehand answered all the questions I just posed towards her there. Generates a lot of power on that forehand side. And that was a good clean winner all the way there. Just couldn't adjust her feet in time there, Suarez Navarro.
15, 30.
Much better stuff there on the volley from Kirilenko. Stopped in to slice the volley on this occasion. A little bit of backspin, and that was enough just to divert the ball away there from the Spaniard.
Fertio.
Well, 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 would you believe it? Another gilt-edged chance goes down the drain there from Kirilenko. Very simplistic volley. She's managed to ham outside the court there. That really should have been a winner. Down the backhand side. She holds on to a serve to stretch her lead here by 3 games to 1, Suarez Navarro. And I have to say, so far, she's good value for that lead. So, all to do here for Kirilenko, and a lot to contemplate here for the Russian. She's a very consistent performer indeed. Been in the top 100 since 2004 as Kirilenko, and ended 2010 ranked 20.
Love 15.
Change of plan there from Kirilenko. She has been hitting the ball a lot flat, a very little top spin so far from the Russian. Opting for the sliced approach shot on this occasion, and it paid good dividends there for the Russian.
30-15.
She really is an aggressive baseliner, is Kirilenko. She loves to generate a lot of power in angle in her shots. Wonderful speed around the court and can turn from defence to offence. Breakneck speed. Yet to see that so far here in the first set. Really is an excellent volleyer, but so far today she's been very hit and miss with regards to her volleys. Oh, what a rally. Best rally of the match by a mile. And the paying public warmed their hands here, and a very generous round of applause by the efforts of both players. And in the end, the point goes the way of Suarez Navarro. Well, that slice of Lady Luck goes the way of the Russian, and a very important hold of serve there for Kirilenko. But with one break of serve, the Spaniard Carla Suarez Navarro leads by 3-2.
Time.
Well, so far, since this competition here in Luxembourg has been going since 1996, yet to see a Spaniard lift the trophy here. Only one Russian has managed to wrap her hands around that trophy, and that was in 2008. Yelena Dimitrieva beating Caroline Wozniacki in the final that year. And last year's winner from Italy, Roberta Vinci, has declined the offer to defend her trophy this year. Very aggressive play once again from Kirilenko. Set up beautifully there by the returner server, looking to take the game there to the Spaniard. Making another foray to the net. She bared the fruits of her labour there with that point. Well, that was trademark Kirilenko there. Fantastic point there from the Russian.
15-0.
I have to say she's come out all guns blazing here in this service game. It's Kirilenko. little bit more zip in her stride so far. Two break points here for Kirilenko. She's got a golden opportunity here to strike back and break the serve of the Spaniard here and tie things up. What a winner. Sensational there from Suarez Navarro. That point looked to be in the bag there at Kirilenko. She refused to throw in the towel there, did the Spaniard. Kept going. That's a fantastic point there earned by the Spaniard. Still hanging by a thread here in her service game. One break point still against her here. Absolutely delicious, and that'll do very nicely for Kirilenko.
3 games on.
A delicious way to tie up the first set at 3 games apiece. With one break of serve by both these ladies. And a good year 2011 for Kirilenko. Managed to reach one semi-final so far this year, and that was in Gwangju. 3 quarter-final exits, Strasbourg, Tokyo and Beijing. And only 4 round 1 exits, Dubai, Madrid, Hertogenbosch and Toronto. Really is a steady Eddie on the WTA circuit, is the Russian.
Love.
Oh, what a beautiful overhead there from Kirilenko. It really was. She made a difficult shot look very easy there. She had to adjust her foot position there. A very well controlled overhead. And after a couple of shaky games here, I have to say she's got herself back together here and looking a lot more competent and composed out there so far as Kirilenko.
Love.
Very good
Last
hold of
three.
serve there for the number 7 seed.
Kirilenko leads by 4-3.
She's now won 3 games on the bounce, has the Russian, and she now leads the first set by 4-3.
Time.
Time called there by the chair umpire. And time once again for Suarez Navarro to serve. She's had the rug pulled beneath her feet somewhat in the last few games by Kirilenko. Just needs to regroup, gather her thoughts.
Prenez place, s'il vous plaît, merci.
Try and steady herself once again. The third showing here in Luxembourg for the Spaniard. 2009 was the first showing here. She crashed out in round 2. In 2010 was the second time we saw her here. Also a round 2 exit for Suarez Navarro. 2 wins and 2 losses. So she'll be doing her utmost best to make it into round 2 once again. But at the other side of the net, Kirilenko is providing a formidable barrier as we speak right now. Good first serve once again there from Suarez Navarro. She has mixed up her service game very well so far here in the opening set. And very impressive first serve stats by both ladies at the moment. 70% apiece. Very high with regards to the stats on the first serve.
Full to love. Full to 15.
Well, it was the depth of the ground stroke there that was the key and the catalyst for the point there for Kirilenko. The ball dropped just inside the baseline.
Game. Suarez Navarro.
Much better stuff there from Suarez Navarro.
4 all.
Stops the rot and ties the first set up by 4 games apiece. Once again, we'll see just what Kirilenko can do with regards to her service game here. 2008 really was the best year so far of her career since turning pro in 2001. 3 tournaments bagged in that year. Estoril, Barcelona and Seoul. All saw the Russian bag the top prize money and the trophies.
15 love.
And the breakthrough was 2005 in Beijing for Kirilenko, and followed up with her second title in Kolkata in 2007. So 3 years without a trophy for Kirilenko. Wonderful first serve. An excellent ground stroke once again from Kirilenko. Right in the corner of the service box on the backhand side. I've yet to see an ace in this match, but nevertheless, it has been serving of the highest order by both ladies, it has to be said here. Excellent first serve and volley once again. Kirilenko has a confident walk back to the chair with a 5-4 lead here in the first set.
Time.
So far here in the first set, a very evenly matched contest indeed by both these players. And the winner of this round one clash will go on to meet Iwita Benesova of the Czech Republic, who played in the match prior to this one. That will be a second round encounter. So the evidence so far, the showing of both these players, that is going to be a mouth-watering contest indeed. Whoever goes on to meet the Czech-born player Benesova in round two. A wonderful point again there from Suarez Navarro. Always on her toes is the Spaniard. That is the sign of a good tennis player, as it normally is with the Spaniards. They do like to slug it out from the baseline. And that was set up again by a fantastic first serve. Wow, down the line with pinpoint precision there from Suarez Navarro. That was a favourite stroke once again. Backhand down the line. It really was a very easy on the eye stroke there from the Spaniard. It's a match that so far is making excellent viewing indeed. Sheer brute force from the Russian and the more subtle approach, has to be said, from the Spaniard.
Suarez Navarro. 5 games on.
Five games all, 40 minutes gone so far in this first set. 2 breaks of serve. Both these players are serving very well indeed so far out here.
15 love.
Oh, what a forehand there. Suarez Navarro on the run. Excellent racket head control there. Really is a difficult shot to achieve there, but she did it with great aplomb there, did the Spaniard. There's nothing wrong from the play there from Kirilenko. She really did pull that rabbit out the hat there, did Suarez Navarro, with that shot. The lack of patience shown there from Kirilenko. Good to finish off the point there early with a rasping forehand drive into the corner, but just overcooked it slightly. So far here in game number 11 of the first set, that is the first double fault of the match so far. And a break point here for the Spaniard to take a 6-5 lead here. Well, how about that? The second break of serve here for Suarez Navarro. She leads by 6-5, and when she returns here from the chair, she will be looking to serve out here in the first set.
Time.
So far in this first set, the pendulum continue to swing to and fro here. Suarez Navarro achieved the first break of serve here. It looked like it was going to be her who was going to steam away here in this first set. Back came Kirilenko. Once again, the Spaniard has come back. She struck back with immediate effect the very last time her serve was broken, Kirilenko. She needs to achieve that once again here if she's going to take this first set into a tie break.
Love 30.
Excellent first serve once again. Palms to the floor there from the line judge. Right inside the line there on the backhand side of the service box. Aggressive play once again from Kirilenko.
15-14.
Moving Suarez Navarro from side to side there with great effect. The second serve, 2 break points here for the Russian to tie things up at 6 games apiece. Well played there from Suarez Navarro. Excellent tennis. Patience personified there.
30-14.
Picked just the right moment to make an approach towards the net, and she made no mistake with the volley. Very confidently done indeed there from the Spaniard.
Game, Kirilenko. 6 games on, first set, tie break.
Excellent play once again, and we will see a tie break to separate these two players here in the first set. It has been so far 48 minutes of intriguing tennis here, it has to be said. It will be the number 7 seed to open the serving here. Wonderful stuff there from Suarez Navarro. Really was a sensational cross-court shot there on the forehand side. It really was a delicious way to end. What another scintillating rally here. Just getting better and better, the rallies here in the first set. And first blood there to the Spaniard.
One all.
Excellent play there, Kirilenko, it really was.
2-1, Kirilenko.
Attacking the serve of Suarez Navarro there with great effect. It really was a divine volley at the net there. 2 points on the bounce. And with 2 serves coming up here for the Russian, a chance here to stretch her lead here in the tiebreaker. Two excellent volleys in a row there. And nothing the Spaniard could do about that one. Anything that the Spaniard is hitting short, Kirilenko is looking to punish here right from the off here. Good tactics shown here by the Russian. A change of tactic in that rally there from Suarez Navarro. She has been looking to mix up the slices and the spins so far here in this first set. But she opted to trade blow by blow there and hitting the ball much truer and much flatter there. Sheer brute force with the name of the game there. The Spaniard bag in that point. Got 3 points apiece here at the change around in the first set. So far on display, it is the player who just gets their nose in front. Is the player that just seems to lose concentration at the vital moment so far. It does beg the question, is it best to be the hunter or to be hunted here? Because the player that is behind so far is stepping up to the plate and showing their full repertoire of skills just when the chips are down. And who is going to hold their nerve here and bag this first set? That is the million-dollar question. A wry smile on the face there of the Spaniard. Was called out there by the line judge. It's the right idea, just the wrong execution there from Suarez Navarro. Good to see the 2 feet grin there on the face, but nevertheless, the point goes the way of Kirilenko. Excellent play there. Just waited till the last minute there. Just held the racket back there for that extra split second. And she made her move early there to Kirilenko, and she picked her spot there beautifully. It's Suarez Navarro. 4-5 down with 2 service points coming up here for Suarez Navarro. There really is no margin for error here. Got 2 set points here for the number 7 seed. She did well to get a racket on that to Kirilenko. Braveheart stuff once again from Suarez Navarro. A lot of pace on those ground strokes, just manoeuvring the Russian out of court there. Still, the 1 set point is going to be on the serve here of Kirilenko, and a chance to put the icing on the cake and seal the deal here in the first set. There it is. Turn around and look to her coaching staff and their entourage there. And Maria Kirilenko has bagged the first set here by 7 games to 6 in just 2 minutes, under an hour. And what a tight first serve and first set it was indeed there from the Russian. All to do here for Carla Suarez Navarro.
Suarez Navarro has requested to see her coach.
Se ha decidido por pequeños detalles así. O sea, está un par de derechas ahí que estamos o sea, lo importante de este partido es lo que hemos hablado antes de empezar, Carla. O sea, hay que estar todo el rato. ¿Lo ves o no? O sea, si tú de atrás juegas profundo, con muchos apoyos y con mucho nervio, tú de atrás eres superior. Lo que pasa es que tienes que tener lejos todo el rato y jugar agresiva. A la que jugamos un poco más corta o nos paramos un poquito, ella hace la pista más pequeña, empieza a hacer cosas y nos hace daño. ¿Vale o no? Pero escucha, lo más importante ahora es que entiendas que hemos tenido set ganado y hemos tenido set perdido. Y se ha escapado. Pero hostia, hay que seguir. ¿Vale? ¿Vale? O sea, solo que ahora haya momentos de decepción, luego sí que la cagamos. ¿Vale? ¿Correcto? Lo que tienes que estar contenta, Carla, es que estamos a un nivel de puta madre. No, en serio te lo digo. ¿Vale? O sea, pero sigue, O sea, no pienses ni un puto momento que has perdido el primer set, ¿vale? Porque si sigues hay premio, que esta tía viene currada de...
A few words of wisdom and encouragement there from the coach of Suarez Navarro at the conclusion of the opening set. She didn't do a lot wrong in that first set. If she could just eradicate a few of the mistakes out of her game and galvanise her ground strokes, who knows, we could see this round 1 clash go the distance all the way to 3 sets here. So far yet to win a WTA title, does have 6 ITF titles to her name, the Suarez Navarro. Excellent overhead, really was a stupendous shot indeed there. It's no mean feat there, she had to take 5 or 6 steps back to get that overhead. But excellent racket head control. As touched on at the introduction of both these players here, the two meetings prior to this one has gone all the way the distance. It's just 26 places on the rankings table separating these two players, and it is proving a very evenly matched contest so far here. Well, she made absolute chicken feed of that approach shot there to Kirilenko from the Spaniard. A nonchalant swipe of the racket there on the forehand side was just what the doctor ordered there for Kirilenko. Looking a lot more confident with regards to the volleys in her game now. A couple of shaky games. A few of the volleys just bouncing off the racket rather than being punched there from Kirilenko. First game on the board of the second set. It goes the way of Suarez Navarro. So far in that first set, she really did play her part in an enthralling first set. It would be slightly unfair to say she is the underdog here today. She is unseeded here for this tournament. She's matching her opponent all the way here so far. Has achieved a career high of 22, Suarez Navarro, and that was all the way back in May 2009. So she does have what it takes to breach the top 20, the top 25 I should say. Good hustle shown there from Kirilenko. She looked down and out there, one stage there in that rally. She managed to hang on in there, and in the end she got her rewards there, just forcing the mistake out of Suarez Navarro. Scintillating tennis there from Suarez Navarro. It really was.
13-14.
She really did have a cutting edge in that rally there. Put the icing on the cake there with another beautiful forehand winner. Saw plenty of those in the first set, and she's continued on with that theme here in the second game of the second set. What a winner. What a winner there from the Spaniard. Excellent way to break the serve of your opponent. It really was a bit of a bluff there from Kirilenko, it has to be said, coming in to the net there on the back of a pretty soft first serve, it has to be said. It deserved to be punished, and she duly obliged there, did Suarez Navarro. First break of serve here in the second set goes the way of the Spaniard. She really has been clinical here with regards to her break points won. 3 out of 3 so far from Suarez Navarro, in comparison with 2 out of 6 from Kirilenko. Again, that whipped forehand, lots of topspin. All the way down the line there, all in the wrist there from Suarez Navarro. An excellent follow through to boot. She follows that up there with a beautiful first serve. She's opted to go to the backhand side on the serve on many occasions so far. Looking to work the backhand of the number 7 seed there. She had a second bite of the cherry there, but nevertheless, she finishes off the point there. A very confident service game there, winning it to love. She now stretches her lead to 3 games to love here in the second set. First game, Kirilenko.
Ladies and gentlemen, the trainer has been called to the court.
Really is not a good sight to see a player have to retire with regards to an injury in any tennis match. Change of racket here for Kirilenko. Will it be a change of fortunes here for the Russian in the second set? She has been put to the sword here by Suarez Navarro. Love 3 down here. And with serve, with the new balls here, Kirilenko. Just out, but there's a very good attempt there from Kirilenko. Just having a look at her make her way to the net there. There was no signs of that left knee giving her any problems there. She does seem to be moving quite freely out there on the court so far. Excellent fight back there from Kirilenko. Love 30 down. She was almost staring down the barrel of a gun there. With regards to a break of serve once again from Suarez Navarro. She's pretty disappointed with herself there. She knows that was a gilt-edged chance there for another break of serve. Let off the hook somewhat there was Kirilenko. Very nearly achieved an unprecedented passing shot there. And a lot of courage and conviction shown there from the Russian. From love 30 down, and she now has the advantage here for her first game on the board of the second set. Well played. At the second time of asking, she does have her first game of the second set. Interesting to see just how she does here with her service game here. She hasn't looked the same player since the injury break there for Kirilenko. Really did flex her muscles in the first three games here of the second set. Wonderful play again there, Kirilenko. Flash of genius there from the Russian. Got herself into position very early there. She made up her mind exactly what she was going to do. 10 out of 10 for effort and endeavour there from Suarez Navarro. She looked like a beaded lady out there on that point. She kept going, and in the end she forced a mistake from the racket of Kirilenko on the backhand side there on the volley. From love 30 to 30 love. Great bounce back ability there. Well, I have to say, what a beautifully constructed point that was there from the Spaniard. Marvellous amount of topspin generated on that lob. It really was. Spanish players have come a long way since 1992 in the Barcelona Olympics. Clay really has been the order of play from the Spaniards, but since that Olympics, when they opted to go on the hard courts, they really have become all-court players. They do continue to excel on the red stuff, but nevertheless, once they do get indoors on the carpet or on the hard courts, they still take some shifting. Really is becoming a case of two gunslingers at a Western out there in this match. Excellent volley there, it really was. Ticked all the boxes there on that point, did the Russian. Dropped the face of the racket, just took all the pace off the ball. And as quick as she is around the court, Suarez Navarro, even she couldn't get the racket onto that one there. Here we have the 8th break point conjured up here by Kirilenko. So far she's only bagged 2. That quick look to her opponent. And the Flutski kill, that said it all there from Kirilenko. Suarez Navarro knows that she's still well and truly in a game here. And a break back of serve to reduce the arrears to 3 games to 2. And Kirilenko leads by 1 set to love.
Time.
Well, I really do take my hat off here to Kirilenko. She looked down and out while she was getting medical attention there from the physiotherapist, but she's come back here, all guns blazing here in the second set. And Suarez Navarro has yet to shake the cobwebs off with that momentary pause in play here. She really is. Like no other female tennis player is the Spaniard. She does have a single-handed backhand. And that is very unusual in women's tennis, and you could almost say in men's tennis. That is something that she has worked on very hard on the practice court. She has perfected that art to a T. She's beaten all ends up there on that forehand winner. It's Kirilenko. What an approach shot once again from Kirilenko. It really was. Anything going short here from the Spaniard. The Russian is making absolute mincemeat on the backhand and forehand side. To the seat here in the arena. Next up after this match we will see a local girl in action, Anne Kramer. A wild card given by the sponsors and organisers here, and she'll be up against the Spaniard Anabel Medina Garrigues. It was the right idea there from Kirilenko. She has made a few mistakes from the back of the court. Just trying to drop the ball over the net there. Does take some skill to achieve that stroke. It was much better that time. Really was an excellent pick up there from Kirilenko. Oh, what a backhand again, once again. She made her way to the net, Kirilenko, and again, not for the first time in this match, a bit of a bluff there. Was way too short on the approach shot. Expertly punished there from the Spaniard. Break point once again.
Suarez, Navarro.
She won't be happy with that there, Kirilenko. The second double fault of the match. And after losing 2 games in a row here, she's got herself another game on the board, Suarez Navarro. And it is she who is in the ascendancy here in the second set. 4-2 the lead now. But right off, Kirilenko at your peril. She really is a tough cookie.
Love.
Excellent tennis so far in this match, but it has been the concentration levels that has let both these ladies down at the times, just when they need it most so far. Much better there from Kirilenko. She has been much more the aggressor out of the two players in this match, looking to force the issue and take the game to her opponent. Absolutely delicious. It really was there from Kirilenko. Really devoured us with her brilliance there. She's got it wrong on a couple of occasions. The drop shot, no mistake on that shot there. Absolutely beautiful, it really was. Fantastic there from Suarez Navarro. Again, she made her way to the net there, Kirilenko, but she just picked her spot there beautifully. Finishes off with an ace, the first ace of the match. She now leads the second set by 5-2. Kirilenko leads by 1-0.
Time.
After losing 2 games in a row, she really has dusted herself off here, Suarez Navarro. Got herself together. Is now just 1 game away from taking this match into a third and final set. And it has been the variety of the shot from the Spaniard that has been the key to her success so far in this second set. We've waited a long time to see an ace in this match, and so far they've been like buses. 2 aces in quick succession. 1 from each player. Delicious shot once again on the volley. Tip top from Kirilenko. She's looking to stay alive here in this second set and keep herself in the mix here. Finished off at the third time of asking there.
40-15.
She really had to work to get that point there, Kirilenko. Refused to throw in the towel there. Very confident game there from Kirilenko. Excellent hold of serve. She keeps herself in the second set here. Suarez Navarro now leads by 5-3, and she will be looking to serve out the second set here. And the serving really has been of the highest order here. 76% first serve stats for the Russian, in comparison with 72% for Suarez Navarro. Players normally look to achieve 70%, and they're both well and truly above that stat. So hats off to both these players so far on the first serve game here. Nothing she could have done about retrieving the situation on that shot there, Kirilenko. Splendid backhand winner down the line. Couple of occasions so far in this match she has shown a lack of patience as Kirilenko. Just looking to blast her opponent off the court there of every opportunity.
40-15.
A very heavy first serve there from Suarez Navarro. That gives the Spaniard 2 set points here. And there is just a quick look there from Kirilenko, but nevertheless, it is Carla Suarez Navarro who has evened things up here at 1 set apiece. And to separate these two ladies, we will see a third and final set here in Luxembourg. 1 set apiece. For the second time in this match, we see the physiotherapist make an appearance here on the centre court. Just on the replay there, we saw the Spaniard just jar her right ankle, trying to retrieve a cross-court shot there from Kirilenko. Looked like a pretty nasty one there. We are almost into November here on the season, and it has been a very long and grueling season indeed for all these players here. Most of them are coming into these tournaments with lots of bumps and bruises and lots of knocks. That is pretty common on the tennis circuit. But that did look pretty nasty there for the Spaniard. She has gone from strength to strength in the second set. She really did give us the X factor, it has to be said, but it did look like a pretty nasty one there. Let's hope the physiotherapist and the doctor can patch her up and she is fit to continue on in this round one match. She does look in some pain down there. There's Suarez, Navarro. The towel over her head there. Really would be a crying shame to see her dip out here in round one. She's played her part in what has been a magnificent round one clash here. As touched on in the introduction, this is the third meeting between these two players. Kirilenko has a 2 matches to love lead, but both of those 2 matches prior to today has gone the distance into a third and final set, as has this match. There is 26 places between these two on the rankings table. Place number 24 for Kirilenko and number 50 for Suarez Navarro. You wouldn't have thought so on the showing in this contest. Ended 2009 ranked 34 did the Spaniard, and ended last year ranked 57. In comparison for Kirilenko, she ended 2009 ranked 63, but really did kick on in 2010 and it ended ranked 20 and has been as high as 18 so far. It is 5 to 6 local time here in Luxembourg, and if you have just made it home after work and missed the action so far in our commentated matches, we kicked off with Ekaterina Marikova of Russia up against Tamira Patzek of Austria. It was the Austrian player who came out in a pretty simplistic victory, 6-2, 6-2 in 1 hour 7 minutes. And that match was preceded by Ivita Benesova of the Czech Republic, locking horns with Pauline Parmentier of France. And the French lady took the first set, 6-3, but a good turnaround there from Benesova, winning by 2 sets to 1, 6-3, 6-2 in the last 2 sets. And at the conclusion of this match, we will see a local girl in action, a wild card in fact, and Kramer of Luxembourg in action against Anabel Medina Garrigues of Spain. much to the delight of us and the Spaniard, Carla Suarez Navarro. She is fit to fight another day here as she makes her way back to the court. She's had that ankle heavily strapped. It really is a case of the walking wounded out there. The left knee of Kirilenko heavily strapped, and the right ankle of Suarez Navarro also had a bit of a tension.
Final set. Kirilenko to serve. Light first serve.
When the trainer came on for Kirilenko, it was the concentration levels and form of the Spaniard that's just dipped somewhat. Well played there. She used the net cord to her advantage there, just to adjust her foot position. She just waited for the Spaniard to make her move there and push the ball into the open court. She had a chance there, Suarez Navarro. Way too short on the volley there from the Russian. Really was. Excellent play there, it really was. I'm sure she's in a lot of pain out there. But again, she showed all the speed that she does possess in a good, clean pair of heels. And wonderful control at the nets once she did get there. Wonderful play, it really was. Sensational tennis and an excellent way to end another excellent rally here by both these players. It really is skin tight with regard to the points won by both players. 74 points won by Suarez Navarro in the match so far, in comparison with 68 points in the bag for Kirilenko.
Advantage Kirilenko.
He does have the advantage of serving first here in the third and final set as Kirilenko.
Game Kirilenko.
The number 7 seed holds on to her opening serve
First game.
of
Final.
this third set. She was paid back all the way there by the Spaniard. She now has the psychological advantage as she makes her way back to the chair.
Bitte nehmen Sie schnell Platz, danke.
So the gauntlet has been laid down once again here to Suarez Navarro. Both players have received medical attention, but it's good to see that they're both still moving around the court here very freely indeed, and that the injuries that they have received in this match aren't hampering them too much at the moment.
Light serve.
It's way too short there from Kirilenko.
15 all.
Got herself into position very early there on the forehand side, and that was a winner all the way. What a passing shot, absolutely sensational tennis.
30-15.
Really was a scandalous shot there from Suarez Navarro on the run. What control on the backhand side. Really was champagne tennis there from the Spaniard. The dream of a winner there, it really was. The wrong option there from the Spaniard. Would have got better success if she'd have gone down the line there. She opted to go back across court. And there was way too much space left open there on the backhand side.
40-14.
Yeah, nothing wrong whatsoever there from the shot from Kirilenko. Sticking to her game plan here with great effect, looking to get to the net as much as she can here. Now has thrown up a break point here, the first break point of the third set.
Yes.
Easy as you like there from Kirilenko.
Advantage Kirilenko.
Used her majestic forehand there to great effect, just to manoeuvre the Spaniard out of the court there. That has thrown up another break point here, just 3 out of 9 break points converted so far from Kirilenko.
Game Kirilenko. Kirilenko leads by 2 games to 0.
Well, that unforced error into the tram lines means that she has broken serve here. First blood in the third set for the number 7 seed. We have seen so far when the chips are down, she does possess the mental strength to make a comeback here, Suarez Navarro. So she'll have to be on her toes here, Kirilenko. After 2 hours and 5 minutes, this really is an important service game here. Could be 3-love or 2-1.
Love 14.
Excellent first serve there from Kirilenko. Followed it up to the net there with great effect.
That's even.
She's not happy with the decision whatsoever there. She thought that ball was out, but don't have the advantage of having the Hawkeye system here in Luxembourg. Still refusing to lie down. Mr. Spaniard, she really does have the heart of a lion. And you do really have to earn every single point against her. Refuses to give up the ghost whatsoever in any situation. She didn't cover herself in any glory whatsoever there, did Kirilenko, with that shot. She does have her opponents on the ropes here. There's the Russian. Struggling with that left ankle. Suarez Navarro. All she needs to do is hit the corners. Try and drop the ball on the baseline as much as she can here. I'm sure the points will be hers here, the Russian. Well, a show of frustration there from the Spaniard. Thrashing the racket in to the surface of the court there. She knows that was a very uncharacteristic, unforced error there. She's thrown the advantage back towards the number 7 seed here. What a good first serve there from the Russian. It really was. A lot of swing there. She holds on there to take a 3 games to love here. Final set.